is Tuesday. Tuesday is typically my big administration day where I get a lot of stuff out of the way for the rest of the week so I can focus on other things, other aspects of my ministry. So I'm going to be doing a lot of paperwork today, and I do also have a filming frenzy scheduled for any of our students who want to help film videos that we'll use this fall. So that'll come up this afternoon. This is my board, my big board. I don't have a real name for it yet. And since this is Tuesday, these are some of the things I have to do today. But I'm going to start off with a little time in Scripture first for my own soul. So I'm not going to film that because it's between me and God. I'll see you after. I'll spend some time in the Word. Titus, great book. I highly recommend it, by the way. And I've also had some couple of discussions already this morning with our other members of our administrative staff. Fielded a phone call for the missions committee about some sponsored children that we have picked up and got cut off in that phone call, and they haven't returned it back yet. I have also sent a voicemail to a student who was he's graduated, he's working, and as a friend and as his youth pastor, I'm really concerned for him. So I give him a voicemail, and so now I'm on to my checklist of stuff. First up on my list is some paperwork stuff and some computer stuff. I am reminding people about what's going on this afternoon on Facebook and also on Broadtexter, our text account. I will also be getting together the bulletin inserts for H2O for the next 2 weeks because next week we will be gone in Tennessee. In fact, I'm probably going to be, just 2 weeks. I'm also going through that big list on the wall. So, and at lunchtime, I would be cleaning up my office because it's getting, it's not too bad. But it's getting kind of cluttered, and it's a little distracting, so that's what I'm doing at lunchtime. Our bulletin insert, I just create a PowerPoint slide, and then I save it as a JPEG, and we just slap that into the bulletin. I've got a couple of phone calls I need to make. I've been trying to get all of the school's athletic director and the vice principal for a couple of weeks now. They're not easy to get hold of. Looks like this school's not answering. No one's answering the phone there. And I would just show up, but the last time I just showed up, neither one was there. It's summer, it's hard to get a hold of them. I've also emailed, so we'll see where that gets us. And I also need to call our missionaries, the Brockmans. You can check out any information on them here. And finalize some plans for this weekend. Hopefully they're in. Answering machine. Well, it's about noon. In fact, it's 11:57 by this clock. So while the 4th episode of Dr. Prevaricate is uploading, it'll be live before this video hits the web, but you can always check it out at youtube.com/AskDrP. Video series by a couple of our students, kind of a melding brainchild of theirs and mine. They created the character, I created the format. It never really materialized like I'd hoped it would. But they were still creative, we still filmed it, we still put it all together, and this is the 4th and final episode, unless people send questions to Dr. Prevaricate's email address. Just had one of our volunteers stop in. I put up a status message on Facebook wondering if I had anyone that wanted to fill in for one of our Sunday school classes this week. Needed a sub for this week. She was the first one to respond, and she volunteered. So she stopped in to grab the lesson, and we chatted a little bit about this fall in ministry because she's coming on board for some stuff in the fall. Got Dr. Prevaricate installed on the church's webpage as well. After checking with our administrative assistant about a new streamlined system the conference has for child abuse and criminal background check clearances, I am trying to nail 1 or 2 more things from my list onto the wall. Probably going to prep tomorrow night, or at least get it partway prepped. So, that's what we're doing. It is just after 2. We have a few students who are arriving to help film some crazy videos for use this fall. We had 3 that were here around 1:40, but they ran over to get some liquid refreshment from McDonald's. Hopefully the caffeine kicks in and they can film lots of crazy videos. Well, I got the filming done. It's been just under right around 90 minutes filming, and then gave a couple of rides to students. So I'm not going home for a little bit of a rest before I go back to the church for a missions committee meeting. And then I'll come home for the evening. And that will be my Tuesday. Alright, it is just shy of 8 p.m., which means my ministry day is pretty much done. I finished our meeting for the missions committee, and I captured the video that we shot this afternoon, and now, because of some emails I sent back and forth this afternoon, I'm able to cross an item off of my list. I was able to get our Sunday school teachers lined up through the 3rd week of September, actually. So, I'm feeling pretty productive. I'm going to grab my backpack and go home and collapse on the couch with Kelly. Well, I feel pretty accomplished today. I got a lot of stuff crossed off my list. I was able to spend some good time with my kids. And just about an hour ago, I successfully got Kelly hooked on Lost. I've been threatening her I was going to do it for a while. So I'm going to sit down, capture all this video, or at least transfer it over, and edit it, stitch it together, whatever, and upload it so you can watch it. And remember, don't forget to check out Dr. Prevaricate. Leave him some love. Good night.